Shouts out to the Dirty Nation. Shouts out to everybody that fuck with us. And shouts out to the prison genre and those that keep it going. Like I promise you, it's Erica Kane right here. It's Erica Kane. Everybody that's part of the prison genre, y'all my kids. Period. This shit sound crazy, but it's the damn truth. If I started the prison genre, y'all came after me, period. So that means that when the prison genre started, there was actually rules in place. That's why it was called the prison genre. Because that meant that people was playing by prison rules, checking shit at the door, and going and abiding by certain stuff that our basic values and shit that we learned inside. Yeah, I may have started with my prison stories that gave birth to the prison genre, but over time, we started adapting our views. Like what the way we looked at shit and viewed shit started spilling out onto the internet, onto YouTube, and into the streets. And it was good for, let's say, it was good for a few years there. 19, 20, 21, summer 22, it was good. But what happened is motherfuckers came in with ulterior motives and agendas and sought to manipulate shit. And in some cases, it's only the strong survive. And in some cases, the ones that work harder survive. Work harder means collaborations, videos every day. But sometimes they venture into topics they ain't got no business in. And then it becomes a trend. So Dubs, I'm gonna say your name, Dubs. Like we had little stuff back in the days and all that. We did. Cause you didn't like the little homie love video. Hold on, BDO. You didn't like the homie love BDO. Yeah, it's good though. I expect you to defend your raza. I expect you to do that. But now what you're trending toward is it's like you're being the voice of black people. I'm gonna just be honest. It's like you're trying to be the voice and you're trying to be the voice and the reason for black people. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you make your videos, where is the opinion of the blacks in this stuff? You can bring up, you brought up the one guy and that said that the blacks was scared of the Mexicans. You really think that his view speaks for the majority? And the dude wasn't even from California. So what type of manipulation shit you got going on right there? You blend in this politics with California politics. And that shit is oil and water. You know, we grow up in California, we got politics. In the other states, it's every man for himself. So and I'm pretty sure you know that, being that you haven't traveled too much out of your region. I'm pretty sure there's good reason. You might be on lifer's parole. I don't know. But I know you're not well traveled. And all the information that you get is like secondhand from wherever. Come on, man. You did just as much time as I did. You did just as much time as I did. Matter of fact, I probably did more than you. And there's a lot of growth that's supposed to happen in life that as long as you're spending as many hours as you're spending on this YouTube app that you're missing out on in real life. You became that. You did that. You're a YouTube personality, Mr. Dubs. And you're doing good speaking on your people. Your people. But when you start speaking on blacks, that's one thing. But when you offer the opinion, you're giving reason and everything for the blacks like you the voice. What you trying to do? Take over the YouTube streets? You trying to form a super thing with the blacks and by speaking for us or something? Fuck out of here. Come on, Dubs. Somebody got to call you on your bullshit. Somebody got to call you on your bullshit, and it's gonna be me. And I'm not saying that your message is bullshit. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying, when you start trending repeatedly speaking on black issues, you're in the prison genre. So you're supposed to be abiding by certain shit. Do you see blacks speaking on Southsider business? Do you see blacks speaking on Southsiders' point of view and the way they thinking? You don't see none of that shit. And don't, Dubs, please don't hit me with the, if you had a problem with me, Holmes, you could have called me, Cardinal. Don't hit me with that. Because we're YouTubing right now. And you know what I'm saying makes total 100% sense to you. Count the videos that you've had in the last 2 months about blacks. What they think, what they do, what they go through. Count the motherfucking videos, and then you probably can't even count that many blacks that have made any videos about Southsiders on. You probably can't even count that many. And I'm talking about Southsiders way, like speaking on the way they think and the way they move. I don't give a fuck. I did 20 years, and I still am not 100% sure how Southsiders move. I know the basics, but the real shit, nah, man, I ain't even gonna sit here and act like I know that shit. After 20 years on level 4s and 3s. Come on, Dubs. When did you get out? Let's talk about it. When did you come home? Let's talk about this shit. Because it's bigger than Dubs. It's bigger than Dubs. Dubs is just the catalyst right now in this video. It's bigger than Dubs. Dubs been home for a certain amount of time. You got these other YouTubers that been home 10, 12, 15 years and shit. So somebody got to blow the whistle and say, the prison that we knew no longer exists. So why the fuck is it even a prison genre? That's me personally. Like, why is it? That's why I don't make prison genre, because I'm sitting here. I go into prisons once a month and play softball against the inmates, against my homies, against people that I walked the line with for many, many years. More years in there than I have been on the streets. That's how I give back. I go back. Do you go back into prisons? No. It's probably your worst fucking nightmare to go back in prison amongst these people that you never know when it's gonna come. That's what I do know about Southsiders. When they strike, you never know when it's gonna come. So I'm pretty sure a person like Dubs ain't built like that. But Dirty is. That's why Dirty's qualified to speak and blow the whistle on your ass. Dubs, all I'm saying is, whatever narrative you trying to spin, go on hit that reverse. And back the fuck out, because you're going too deep into black business. Period. You're going too deep into black business. And you come from a region where blacks and Southsiders don't see eye to eye anyway. And you trying to make reason for both sides and stuff. Come on, Dubs. Come on. And watch this, Dubs. My number is still the same. So I know it's in your phone. I know it's in your phone. But what you're doing is you're putting business out there for the world. So of course I got to make my response out there for the world. And then maybe we can come together. But until then, this ain't no clout chasing shit. This is me just telling you, Dubs, man, fall back, man. Fall back. You going too deep into other people's business. Because watch this. If it was a black person going too deep into Southsider business, it's actually going to be another black person telling another brother telling me, hey, man, you getting too deep up in their business, man. You might want to fall back. But I see you ain't got them type of people around you that's going to tell you, yeah, Holmes, man, you're going too much. You're going too deep in the Negro's business. For real. So this is my video to you, Mr. Dubs. Fall back, man. Fall back. Dirty.